Well, here we are, boys. We're just on a block here at Gracemere, actually Ferry Bower, and we're going to go in there. Now, we're selling here 3 actual properties, and one property is 36.8 acres. It's on this other side over here. Those yards aren't part of it. And the other property we're selling is 28.5 acres. Now, they're either side of a road, and I'll show you that here in a minute. The third property is this property in here, looking out this side of the car here, and it is actually 23 acres. Now, all of these blocks are all good farming blocks, and they have all good underground water available. Now, there's not bores on them, but there's bores next door. One bore does 60,000 gallons an hour. That's right next door. This water out here is very good water and suitable for all sorts of irrigation. We could grow lucerne here and also small crops. Now, buyers, what we're looking at here now, I'm going off to the, as we face from the camera, I'm looking on the right hand side. Now, these blocks here, there's 7 blocks in this piece here, and there's 36.8 acres in that piece there, and that runs back down onto Lagoon, which I'll show you in a moment. And then when I go across here onto this other side, what I'm showing you here, and this block here is 28.5 acres. And once again, it goes down and fronts up onto, what's the name of that lagoon? Nelson Lagoon. And goes back here. And as you can see, there's 3-phase power available to these blocks. And as I said to you before, on the block over, on the left-hand side of this block I'm showing you here now, there's a bore there that does 60,000 gallons an hour of water, and it's all good water. Okay, we'll get in and have a look. Guys, we're just on the 36.8 acre block here. Now, this block's in 7 titles. Just giving you a look at the paragrass that's growing here. And as I said, it'd be a good little farm, but it'd run a few extra, run your cattle, but you'd certainly run a beast of the acre on this. And the vendor is telling me that he certainly can do that on this, and has done that on this over many years. So, and I want to draw your attention also to that power line going down there. That's 3-phase power, as you can see. So if you were to put a bore in here to grow lucerne and that sort of thing, you've got 3-phase power available to run a big electric motor.
92.
Well, here we are, boys. We're just down here. We're actually at Nelson's Lagoon here now. I'm just zooming up on the top end of it there, and I'm just going to come around and give you a look at the lagoon as we come back closer to where we're sitting here now, and I'll zoom off a little bit here. But a good lagoon. Now, the vendor's been here, how long do you say, Ian?
Since 92. Since
1992, and he's never ever seen this dry. It's always had plenty of water in it. A great lagoon, and plenty going for it. And there are areas going back in behind us here. I'm just going to zoom up onto that out the back there, and you can see there good areas out there that could be farmed for lucerne or some of those sort of crops, whichever you may feel that you'd like to have a go at. And both of these blocks both run back up and front onto this lagoon. Now, we'll show you the lagoon again from the other end, just so you can get an idea of what it'll be like behind the 36 acre block. Where now this is where the 28 acre block fronts the lagoon. Some years ago, had a share farmer here who grew lucerne basically from here up to where that shed is. I'll zoom up to that shed. Now, that shed is not on the property. The property ends just this side of that shed, but lucerne has been grown all across that flat that you see there, up to that shed. And it's good alluvial soil, beautiful dark alluvial soil, good loamy soil. Some pelicans swimming along. There they are, just there. And we'll go back and look further down the lagoon. Now I'm just going to take you over now, buyers, and show you this other little block. And just giving you a look here, buyers, this is what I'm talking about with lucerne growing. This is a patch of lucerne growing here, very good patch. And just looking over there, I'll just zoom up on it here. There, those boom travelling irrigators. You can see the big roll of hose there, and there's the booms run out either side for irrigating. Talking about are all good blocks for growing lucerne or small crops. Now we're just coming up here now onto the 23 acre block, a triangular block, which fronts the Capricorn highway basically, and at the end of the day would make, once, as I said, here we are, we're just driving past the lucerne paddock that's right next door to it, and this would make a very good lucerne farm or small crop farm, whichever was decided by a person who was intending to buy it. It's just a matter of what you'd want to do with it. And once again, very much available and open to the highway, so people can see what you're doing and what it's about. And it grows very. There's a good big paddock of rose grass there, which could once again be brown baled. Plenty of value in the whole lot of it. Now, these blocks are available, buyers. Give me a call. I'd love to talk to you about it, because these are well worth looking at if you're looking at growing something like lucerne, small crops. There's good underground water here, very good soil, but more importantly, close to all amenities, sale yards, graziers coming in from the west, and also if you want to grow small crops, you've got the city of Rockhampton and Gracemere and everything else right beside you. Talk to you soon. Give us a ring. Love to bring you out and show you.